Hello guys and welcome to my video. I'm Els and this is the place where we talk all things life and all things beauty. So today actually I'm going to try out a few new products I have mainly Colourpop products because last time I did a haul I actually have a problem. I found out I had 3 packages full of Colourpop products and I want to start playing with them. If this sounds good to you, please remember to subscribe, to leave a like and a comment, and let's keep going. First thing, eyeshadow. I'm going to play with the Mandalorian Colourpop palette because this is beautiful. I never actually used greens on my eyes, but this is so cool. And I don't know, I want to try out. Is there echo? Alright, so I hope the audio is a little bit better. I have shifted where I'm actually filming and recording. This is actually my room. I hope you like it. I did my best to make it so cozy and comfortable. And yeah, as I was saying, so I never use greens, so this will be a great opportunity. And I've also picked out a few different products that I think, at least I thought would go well, pair well with this. Also, everything's new, maybe apart from concealer and brows. So yeah, let's start with the eyeshadow. So if you notice, by the way, that I am breaking out right here, that's because I am breaking out. It's because my soul is breaking. Well, let's not be too, too dramatic, but this past week has been such a mess. I had so much trouble with customers at work, and I feel like I don't ever want to talk with anybody ever again, but I have to do it because it's my job. So I'm starting with just like a Tatooine. I'm not sure what this means. I am not a Star Wars fan. This is just a neutral brown, and I will put this in the crease. By the way, I'm not going. What is this? Why do I have green specks all over my face already? So yeah, I'm not going anywhere today. I don't have anything to do. I'm actually going to work out after this, probably. So why am I putting on makeup? Because if I put on some makeup, I can't work. You know what I mean? I am too busy. Can't reply, out of office for a while. Sometimes it's good to take a pause, and since my job is always online, there is never, I don't have working hours. I decide when to work, but this oh my god, I can't even speak. This always puts me in a situation where I always want to reply and I never give myself some time for myself. So if I do something for myself, like record a video, I can't look at my phone and it will give me a moment's respite. I have applied just a base, something in the crease very quick, but let's start playing with some greens. So I want to play with the darkest green in the palette, which is Float Your Crib, which is this green here. And I'm going to place this in the outer V of my eyes, here. This is a grungy military green. I love this type of shades, even though I'm never there. I love me some neutrals, what can I say? But this is really pigmented. It isn't giving me any problems, it seems. I'm using this other side of the brush. By the way, this one is a Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes with their palettes. The lighting is weird, by the way. It's because it's 2 p.m. The sun doesn't hit my room. but it's still a bit too bright for the ring light to show up. So we'll have to make do. Blending this again. Okay, on this side I'm having more trouble blending this. If you can see here, there's a bit of a patch, but I think it might just be because I have very dry skin, and sometimes this translates to my eyelids as well. I'm not sure how it happens. What should I do about it? Probably just eye cream and prayers can fix it. But I'm taking the other side of the brush, which is more of a blending brush, and with just a pinch of color going in the crease so that it melts with the other color. And I can basically blend away the patch here. Almost seems like in the past week, everybody has been going crazy. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, maybe a cloud of some obnoxious substance. It's been affecting basically every area of the world, but every time I talk with somebody, it's almost as if they have their crazy mode on, and I'm so tired of dealing with this. It's my job, but it's so tired. Let's go with a darker shade, which is Droid Protocol. It's the only brown in this palette. Well, the only deep brown in this palette. There's also another one, and I am placing this along the lash line. Brown and green, I mean, I haven't invented it. Probably the military has invented it. It always looks great. Everybody loves this palette, by the way. It's very famous, very well known, very well loved, appreciated by everybody who knows Colourpop. So if there's a reason, it's because the quality is great. The theme is also great because Star Wars. Also, the shimmer quality here seems amazing and way different from what Colourpop usually puts out. So speaking of shimmers, let's decide what I want to play with. I think I will go with Right Hand Mando, which is this minty green here. I'll actually apply this with my finger and place this on my lid. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but this is insane. This is very pigmented and very bright as well. I like this. So such a pretty shade. It's not, you know, green, but it's also very, it's very unique. Seafoamy, minty, has a bit of a gray to it. And then I'm going to blend it in the other two shades. This looks so cool. I mean, why haven't I played with greens earlier? This is amazing. Going back in the green just to fix here the height of my crease. You know, you can actually manipulate where things are placed, even your crease, just by placing your eyeshadow strategically. And this eye is droopier than this other eye, so I always have to place shadows a little bit higher here so that I give the illusion that this is as lifted as the other one. What does a girl like to do? Like, really? Mother Nature? Are you for real? Now that I have used that green, I actually want to go in with this Super Shock shadow. There's a brush here, which is called Precious Cargo. This one here. And this is like a white with a green reflex to it. Let me see if I can show it to you. It almost looks yellow in the in the camera. It has some yellow, but it also has some green, and I'm going to place it above the other shadow, and also with this reach my brow bone, so that it gives a nice three-dimensional effect when the light hits. Well, this is more like a iridescent, not sure, shade, like a topper transformer shade. So it's not going to be the main character of a look unless you make it so. So unless you have a whole lid with this, only this eyeshadow on top, I don't think it's going to show up that much, but it gives great reflex to the eyes. And now for the lower lash line, I'm going to select the same shades I used in the crease, so the darker green, place it here in the corner and blending it upwards, and then again the brown shade as well. I don't want the brown to cover the green too much, because I want the green to still be the main star of the show. So it's just to deepen things up a bit. I'm also blending here in the outer corner. That's fine because I don't have my foundation on and my concealer, so as long as I have these that I can use to reshape and adjust things, that's fine. So I think eyes are done. I actually want to place a bit of a wing here. I can't live without eyeliner. So I'm actually going to tap back into my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This has been a discovery. I use this for everything, and this black is so buildable and doesn't have too much fallout. It's perfect to create a wing. I'm not doing anything too defined. I just want some shadow and to give the eye this elongated look, so it doesn't matter if it's not a sharp wing. I stabbed myself in the eye with the brush. Please help me. This week has been crazy. Please help. Send help. I need a vacation. I need not to talk with people. I need to be able to eat sweets without having to worry about gaining weight. I need a lot of things from life, and it's giving me none. So what can we do? What can we do to fix this? I want to speak with the manager. I'm going to complain, and I want my money back. I'm placing a bit of that black here in the outer corner, just in the outer corner, so that it is cohesive and it gets pulled into the eyeliner. By the way, I love this green. It almost makes me look like I have a green tint to my brown eyes, which I don't have. I was not blessed enough. So it almost pulls out the green and the yellow in them, which is really cool. I never tried it. I should have. My hair is a mess today. Well, not going anywhere, so it's fine. And these are also from Colourpop. These are so cute. I just am not really that confident of showing myself without hair drooping over my shoulders, so I will have to use this carefully. But yeah, moving on to foundation, I have this pretty fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by Colourpop. This is brand new. I haven't even seen if this is the right shade. This is the Fair Forehand. Okay, it's a squeezy too. I will put this on the back of my hand. Okay, I'm actually not sure how much we need, but it's a tinted moisturizer, so it won't have that much covered. It seems to be a bit runny, which is expected since this is a lightweight foundation. I will use my blending sponge, which is dirty. I know, don't come for me. And let's see if this matches. Okay, so actually cannot see it. I think this sponge is just absorbing too much pigment. So this might be something we want to use with our hands. So let's try it out. I'm going to squeeze another pump because the sponge got everything. I'm going to set my hair back and dot this on my face. This seems to be a bit more pink than I would have it normally, but since it is a moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so of course my blemishes are never going to be covered by a tinted moisturizer. I have to be honest with you, this feels a bit sticky, which is weird because I usually use the M Cosmetics foundation, which also is a tinted moisturizer. Like you cannot tell me that isn't a tinted moisturizer, and it doesn't feel as sticky as this one. Like, I don't usually set foundation, so if I have to set this, I'm going to be mad. I don't like powder. I have a very dry skin and I want to avoid that at all costs. But let's see if it probably will just, you know, settle in and dry. Okay, so here we have the foundation applied. It's not too bad actually, even though it's a bit pink. As I said, it's not a problem because it doesn't have too much coverage. But I think I want a bit more coverage on my blemishes and on my under eyes, so I will use the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix concealer. This is in Golden Ivory. This is also not in the right shade. This is a bit yellower, but at the time I was using the M Cosmetics foundation, which is a bit more yellow, so I matched the concealer to it. Was that the wrong choice? I'm not sure, but yeah, so I will put a few dots here and here and on my blemishes, which hurt, by the way. I don't know why they decided to show up. Well, I know why. For stress, of course. Everything is always stress. Like, I have so many problems, and every time I go to the doctor, stress. There is never a medical reason. It's not like I have a problem or something hurts because there's, you know, a clinical condition. It's always just stress and stress-related problems, which should tell me something. And even if it does, there's nothing I really can do about it. Okay, so this is interesting. The concealer is actually sitting quite heavy on the foundation. This usually blends away into nothingness because it's a very lightweight concealer, but it almost seems like on top of the Colourpop foundation it has more coverage, probably because, as I said, it's a bit of a sticky formula, so the concealer is actually sticking to the formula, and I have yet to understand if it's a good or a bad thing. Nobody likes their faces feeling sticky. Nobody likes that. So, but yeah, look at this. Look at how much the concealer shows up on my skin. It's crazy. Which might be a good thing, since the since the foundation is so lightweight, it's probably a good thing that my concealer shows up so that I can cover what I want to cover. And I am also going to take my sponge and go over everything again, see if we can turn down this sticky sensation. I also forgot to apply some mascara, so I'm going to do that now. In the meanwhile, we'll see how the foundation and concealer combo goes. I thought I was a bit indifferent to this mascara, but the reality is I also always find that it transfers to my under eye and it creates a mess after a few hours. So I don't think this mascara is ideal. I'm using this today, well, first off, because I want to try it again so that I have a confirmation that it's the fault of the mascara, even though, what else can it be? I mean, black eyeshadow traveling down my face, I don't think it's reasonable. I think it's the mascara, but today I have only the eyeshadow in the outer edges of my face, or my eyes, so it won't even have the chance to transfer, and I will confirm this mascara sucks. Sucks. Well, it sucks. It's the They're Real Magnet by Benefit. Of course, something that doesn't work for me in this case, maybe it works for you. So if it's your favorite product, I'm happy for you, but I will need another mascara, which I have plenty of. I have like 6 or 7 different tubes of mascara, which have been gifted to me during the holidays. I'm looking for my eyebrow pencil, by the way. Oh my god, it's so messy today. Please, this is the Kiko one. I don't like investing in eyebrow products because I have, well, you see, I have eyebrows. I'm pretty happy with my brows, so the only thing I do is usually fill a few holes and fill the starting point. This is all I do, literally. I don't use a gel, I don't use a 300 pencils, just one. And that's it. Let's get to the fun part, and the fun part, well, it's already been done. The fun part for me is eyeshadow, but lately I've been loving blush. So I have this new Colourpop blush in the shade Kiss and Tell. This is their Valentine collection. This is very hard to open, like everybody in every video basically mentions, but it's a struggle. You know, when so many people are denouncing something, it's probably true. So yeah, so this is a very neutral shade, and I thought it might pair well with the eyeshadow palette, because let me pull it out again. If you check out this transition shade in the corner, I don't know if you can see, well, they almost seem similar. Of course, the blush is a bit pinkier, but I thought they might go hand in hand together. But I also am hoping that this will show up, because it's very fair, and every time I swatched it, it didn't really on the back of my hand. So I'm literally covering my brush. I'm not sure if I will regret this, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Okay, it's doing something. I can see it. Oh, and by the way, for the foundation, it's still sticky. It's a bit sticky. If you don't like sticky foundations, you won't love this. And that's weird, because as I said, I usually used to love the Cosmetics foundation, Cushion foundation, and that's a glowy formula as well, as I suppose every tinted moisturizer should be, unless they state that they are they are matte, and that didn't give me that problem, only this one. So I don't think it's because it's a glowy type of product. I think it's just this foundation, and probably because of that my blush is actually noticeable. As for the concealer, probably the powder is sticking to the foundation better. Oh, and by the way, the blush is matte, so it's also mattifying this area, which I usually love having more dewy. But I really love the color. It's very subtle, unless you build it up like I am. Very subtle, very neutral. It's a pink, leaning neutral, but it is a shade that people would normally blush. Like, definitely he's natural and gives that natural effect, so I like it. Thumbs up for this one, actually. But let's move on now to the last item. Is it the last item? Yes, it is. To the last product I'm trying today, which is lips. I have this from Colourpop. It's the Fresh Kiss Lip Lacquer in the shade First Glass. This is from the By the Rosé collection. I've already tried the lacquers. I don't love that they're glossy, but I like that they leave behind a tint. So also this color seemed to pair really well with the look. It's very neutral. Let me swatch it for you. I have still some foundation on my hand. Why did I swatch it here? Like, are we supposed to? Oh my god, I am a mess these days. Let me swatch it again where you can see it. Yeah, this will do. It's a brownish shade. So let me dip again and apply it. This is a smell, like a sweet smell. Not sure if I'm a fan. Don't love the smell. I love the Fenty Beauty Glossy smell, which is a very deep, like caramelly vanilla. That one is so good. I want to eat the gloss every time. This one, not sure. It smells like cookies. Yeah, like cookies. But I don't love it in a lip product. Okay, so the shade is actually much lighter than I thought it would be. But I like it. I think it suits the look very well. And these greens on my eyes, I just love them. Too bad I'm going to literally sweat this look off in a few minutes after I'm done with the video. But yeah, let me get a hold of myself and we'll be back for the final part of this video. Okay guys, so this was it for today's video. I had fun taking some time for myself. I'm not sure I will have the same fun getting back to work and to my daily course. As I said, it's been a period. It's been a week. And so just to recap, this palette is so cute. It looks great on brown eyes. I am sure it will look great on every type of eyes. But brown eyes, if you have brown eyes, it will pull the green out of your eyes and it looks great. Also, this shade, the Force, it's unlike any other shimmer I've seen from Colourpop. It's so buttery. Let me show it to you. So buttery, so dimensional, so pretty. My hands are a mess already. So yeah, this I love. I will be definitely using this again. I would actually love incorporating it into my daily routine, because why not? I feel like we don't usually show our makeup some love. If you're like me, if you have such an extensive collection, you probably have so many eyeshadow palettes and always use the same ones. So I'm trying my best to actually use more from my collection. This is my effort. We'll put this in my drawer, in my everyday drawer, which is the one, oh, you can see it here, in my vanity. And yeah, this is a thumbs up for me. The foundation, it's sticky. It's sticky. Don't love that, but the coverage is actually not too bad for Tinted Moisturizer. I like the fact that the concealer goes on a bit thicker, so it helps me balance the lightweightness of the foundation with another product. I also like that the blush is more there. It's you know, I use a product that is very lightweight. This needs to be built up a lot, so I'm not sure with this foundation, a blush that is even more popping, how it would behave. I'm sure it would be easily get out of hand. For the lip product, I love this shade. It's very easy to use. It's actually not sticky. I mean, you can feel it on your lips, but it's not sticky. This will definitely transfer through masks, but I have found a way not to make it so, and it's nothing, no big deal. It's just, I basically make sure that the mask doesn't touch my lips. Nothing else is new. These hair clips are so cute. The rest was my products, my mascara, which is the culprit of me almost always looking like I cried, and my Master Mattes palette by Makeup by Mario is a staple in my collection, so nothing new about that. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me today and for hearing me talk about my worries and my insecurities and my stress. I feel like we need to normalize this more. We always look at people behind the cameras that have pretty lives and everything goes great, and you know, it's sprinkles and magic, but in reality everybody has problems. We just need to deal with this, and also we need to detach ourselves emotionally from these products, from these problems. I said products, where's my mind? My mind is still, you know, on this. Yeah, detach yourself, look at everything from a third perspective, and think rationally. Is this going to change your life? Is this going to make everything fall down? Probably not. You're probably just making the problem bigger just by overthinking it. At least I know that's true for me, and that's true for a lot of other people. So yeah, I like talking about it. It makes me stronger, more confident, and also having a face of makeup makes me stronger and confident. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. I have a few other videos on my channel if you want to spend some time. If not, that's fine. And thank you for subscribing and leaving a like. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.